Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have Throwback Thursday to talk about. And before we go any further, Stanley Cup playoffs are still on, although my nails are doing better. They're about to start playing again tomorrow night. So I'm filming this actually on Sunday because I've gone through a lot of this channel, being that I've been on vacation. Anyway, long story short, my cousin's in the Stanley Cup playoffs and I'm like, eh. So that's why nothing on my nails. But what I do have on my lips, I have a combination, of course. I have lined my lips and filled my lips with Remmel's Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner Definer in the color East End Snob, which you've seen as a repurchase. I would always repurchase that as long as I have it. And on top, thanks to my friend Gail, I have Buxom's Full On Lip Polish in the color Dolly. So the polish version is the one with sparkles. I don't know if you guys can tell, there's a little bit of sparkle in there. And then there's also a lip cream. Okay, so we have to thank Tessie Kins for picking this week's Throwback Thursday, which is Tiki Beach from Bath & Body Works. So here we go. This is last year's 2016's version of Tiki Beach, and this version in the frosted glass did not come with a lid. It did come, however, with a dust cover, which is a thicker plastic, which I prefer these ones over like the papery ones, so on and so forth. So before we go any further here, I will describe to you how Bath & Body Works describes this candle. They described it as vanilla musk, orchids, and Tosa coconut, and I have to tell you guys, winner. Oh my gosh. Okay, I know, right? Again, you have some that are great and then some that fail from Bath & Body Works. This is so far a great one, although just today it started showing a little bit of signs of PWS or puny wick syndrome, but you wouldn't know it from the wicks, but we'll talk about that. So Scent Appeal on Cold, I picked up a few of these last year. Tiki Beach normally comes out in soap, hand soap, antibac, and candle. I don't believe it's come out in body care. Please forgive me if I'm incorrect. If it did, then maybe make that comment down below. Anyway, so I like this candle. It's very summery. So on Scent Appeal on Cold, I'd give it a 9. I prefer summer candles, summer and then winter candles, but this had like a really nice, yummy, coconutty with a twist scent. So I would give it a 9. As you can tell, the burn, I decided, now I've been on holiday, so this has burned a lot faster than normal, because normally I would work during the day and only be able to burn for a couple hours in the evening and so on and so forth. But because I've been home for the most, like not always, but for the most part I've been home, and when I've been home I've been melting. I've been burning this. The burn has been fantastic. Like I just mentioned, it just started becoming a bit of PWS on me, although again you wouldn't know it from the wicks because the wicks are actually a decent length. I've not trimmed it at this point. Generally I trim it before my next burn. I think the next burn I do with this, I will not trim the wicks because I'm feeling like it was just starting to correct itself there, so I'm not going to trim it. They're not too long. So the burn has been fabulous. There is actually nothing on the inside, like absolutely nothing. And I think if I recall too, a lot of the times I've felt in the past, any of Bath & Body Works candles that have like the frosted glass, I feel like it's a little bit thicker than just their standard like clear glass. It could be mind over matter. And I do find that these ones tend to burn better without residue and things like that. Well, this one just proves that point right there. So the burn's been great. It's a little bit sooty, like it's a tiny bit along the tops, so you can see right there. You know what though, it's really done well. Well, as you can see, the burn was really well. Let's talk about throw. I have 2 different locations to talk to you about with throw, and I think it might surprise you because I'll tell you right now, it surprised me and my company that was visiting. My parents were visiting me, and so we've been spending a lot of time in the evening, and we'll have our barbecue outside, and then it's been about 26 degrees Celsius or close to 80 degrees Fahrenheit in the evening, so we would play cards outside and things like that. And although I didn't necessarily bring this candle out for dinner, I brought it out for playing cards because I don't really like bring too much scented candles when you're eating. Anyway, that's just my own thing. But okay, so I'm going to tell you about what it was. I had it always, whether it was inside or out, in this hurricane, which my friend Brita gave me for Christmas, which is fabulous. It's beautiful. And it is a Bath & Body Works hurricane. and it's just one of those ones that slides out like so, and I make lots of noise while doing so. It's fantastic. That's where that candle was in the whole time, whether it was inside or outside. So let's just talk about inside first. The throw, I would actually give it, it was decent for one candle. Again, I've gone down on my burning, so I'm only burning one candle rather than two. So along with this candle, I had a couple like melts going on in my kitchen, living room, that kind of thing. But I would say I would give this like a 7.5 for throw within the house. Now, the surprise, I'm gonna give this a 9.5, darn near 10 for throw outside, and you would never think. I thought, well, my mom and dad are like, well, that candle smells really good, because I'll talk about the scent as well in a moment. The candle smells really good, why don't we bring it out when we play cards? I'm like, okay, sure, like I'm getting my parents into this, is great. So I brought it outside and never thought, for a million years, never would I have thought how well this did in this hurricane outside. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the right amount of breeze, because again, being in the hurricane, it's not going to blow out, which is fabulous because it's quite tall. But man, did it ever throw. And we all commented in a positive way, man, that candle smells really good. Oh my God, I can't believe I can smell that candle. Like at one point, I got some gardening going on off to the side, and my dad and I were just checking out a vine that I have growing in some lattice work that had been struggling. And it's like 18 feet away from where the candle was being burning, just on my table, my patio table. And my dad's like, oh my God, I can smell the candle. I'm like, I know. As you can tell, I'm recommending this candle. I mean, again, this is the 2016 version. If you can get your hands on this version, I know that much, it's going to be really good. The burn is surprisingly well. Again, I will not trim the wicks this time, just to see if I can help it out a little bit. As far as the scent is concerned, scent appeal while burning is a 10. It was fabulous. Overall, this candle scores like between a 9.75, because you know we're right in the middle. But as Bath & Body Works described the candle as vanilla musk, orchids, and toasted coconut, I'd say I get the coconut first, and then the orchids, and then the vanilla. Bath & Body Works, as well as many vendors, use vanilla as a blender, as something to combine it all. Like if you're a baker, it would be like the butter or the egg or something like that, to combine all the other ingredients together to marry them up. That's how I feel about Bath & Body Works in vanilla, or vendor wax in general and vanilla. So definitely I get toasted coconut and orchids, which I actually like that smell, the orchid. Orchids, magnolias, gardenias, that kind of thing. I really love like the white flower type thing. I don't know, just my preference, I guess. I'm not normally into floral. Highly recommend this, you guys, and was extremely surprised to learn that how well this did outside in this giant hurricane. And thanks, Rita, very much for my Christmas gift, because it looks beautiful. And it was perfect, because there was just a slight breeze outside, but you wouldn't, being that it's in a hurricane that's really, really tall, it's not going to get, the wicks aren't going to get blown out, or the flames aren't going to get blown out. That's what I'm trying to say. You guys, I'd highly recommend Tiki Beach if you like coconut floral, because that is generally what I get. I've had nothing but wonderful, for the most part, hoping that'll, of course, at the end of the month, we'll do an empties review, and I'll let you know if I have any more struggles. But I figured I was safe by doing this review at this point too. I want to make sure, if I can, to do my candle reviews below the 50% mark for Bath & Body Works, because I've been having issues more on the newer 2016, like fall, winter 2016 candles. I've had issues from 50% below so far, with only just one little concern, but we'll see. I've got barely, maybe an evening's burn left, so we'll see how it does. I got hiccups, sorry. So you guys, thank you very much, Tessie Kins. And you know what I totally forgot to do after all of this? I'm gonna have to get you to stay here for just 1 second while I go get all of my stuff. Why do I do this? I'm never feeling prepared anymore. Haha, I'm like all over the place. It's different when you have company over. Oh my God, who does this, right? Who does this? All right, so I'm gonna bring out, I'm so not prepared apparently. Okay, wow, there you go. Good thing it's within slight reaching distance. Okay, I'm gonna go through the candles I have available for the Throwback Thursday. I have So Tessykins, thank you very much for picking that candle. I loved it. Highly recommend it. So again, the first person down below to pick one of these either candle or wax melts for Throwback Thursday next week, I will let you know, and I'll be making the review for next Thursday. So it's Coconut Leaves, it is my favorite coconut scent from Bath & Body Works. I also have Mango Dragon Fruit, Beach Cabana, and then I have a Candlelight Company candle, Tropical Fruit Medley. And the last candle I have is by Cole & Canary, which is a Canadian company, called Crimped Hair and Truth or Dare. And the scent notes are mango, papaya, vanilla, and coconut. So that's the candles. Now let's get the wax. I have half of a clam of a family pack of Sensationals Tropical Fiesta, Sassy Girl Aromas, Orange Sherbet, Tangerine Satsuma, Hello Sweet Thing, Noelle's Fluffy Birthday. That was a mini, like a muffin, like a mini pie that I cut up. Can't speak today, can you tell? I have Hayden Rose Mint Mojito. These two are Sensationals. This one's Italian Gelato, which smells very, very much like the Early Harvest Raspberry body care from the Body Shop, which I absolutely love. And then Island Bonita. Oops, Island Bonita. And then we have another one here, Pineapple Coconut Pops. And whoops, throwing things around. I have from Hayden Rowe again, I have Lanai. From the next two are from the Bathing Garden and Rainbow Candy Cream Soda, which is described as fruity candy blended with sparkling sweet cream soda. And then Poppets Coaster Ride, which is described as strawberry, peach jam, tart, lemon curd, and raspberry cake bites. And then I have from Ambrosia Shop, Summer Vacation. These are like the little crumbly bits. And lastly from Sassy Girl Aroma, Mango Peach Salsa. So you guys, that is everything. Thank you very much again. It's Tessykins. I just want to make sure I get it right, for selecting this week's Throwback Thursday, and I'm looking forward to whatever is selected for the next week. As always, you guys, be safe and have fun.